Time to a Dreamer event. Yeah. Okay. So this started like 4 years ago. I was sitting in my log cabin, and I work around the clock. I make TV shows and films and stuff. And I thought, if you don't see people over a certain amount of time, you start to lose touch. And so it was really just an idea of getting together with my friends. Well, 2 weeks later, I had 150 of my friends at my house, and I have a log cabin out off of the lake. And from that, we ended up, they made all these friendships. And then 3 months later, I was in a studio, and this guy said, "Hey, Kyle, I played violin at your party, and I got 6 gigs out of it." And then the next day, somebody said, "Hey, Kyle," at Costco, they said, "Hey, Kyle, me and so-and-so, I met him at your party, we're doing this TV show together." And that kept happening over and over until somebody said, "Kyle, you need to have another party." So I did. And then from that, I had this crazy idea. I said, bring somebody cool. Who's the coolest person you know? Bring them. And so that's what they did. They brought an extra person. And then from that, I ended up going to dinner with 25 people instead of going to the coffee with 25 people separate times. And then I did it again and again. And in 4 years, I've gone to dinner with probably, 5,000 or 6,000 people. And it's just like I made these friendships, and most of the people, if you don't know me, I've gone to dinner with you. But if you're not in the room, and I haven't already, I will. But anyway, that's really where this came from. And so the concept of Dreamers was simply this: is that you can live an abundant and extraordinary life if you go and make friendships. And I came from LA, where every time you made a friendship, it was to get something out of it. And so if anybody introduced you, it was to get something out. What can I get out of this? And so I just really was this simple concept of I don't care if I get anything out of your friendship. And that simple thing changed my life. I used to be a quiet kid who I had one friend. Actually, one of my only friends is here from Chico, my elementary school. And he was literally one of my only friends in elementary school. And I had one friend in junior high and one in high school. And now it's a little bit out of control. But so here's what's about to happen. This is what's cool. So, okay, so here, hey, now everybody do this. Go. Now do a wave all the way to the back. Okay. Hey! Hey, everybody go real quiet. For just like 10 minutes, don't meet anybody. Okay, I hear people talking. Now, if you're next to somebody talking, tell them to go. Okay, so here's what's about to happen. Because I always challenge people to be the best, to go after whatever it is their dreams, whatever it is their heart is, whatever it is that is in their life. I always challenge people. Whoever I'm around, they'll know. I'll put them on the spot. If they say, "Oh, I want to do this," I always say, "Well, then do it." Don't talk about it. And so the whole thing of my life is that I was just a kid in a little town, in a dusty town, and I had no opportunity. And my dad was a cop, a pastor, and a truck driver. And I've been able to travel the whole world and work with some of the most famous people all over the world. And it was simply from the thing of like unleashing your brain and going after the dreams that you don't think you can do. And so what I always do, and so tonight, I'm not an event planner. Anybody that knows me, I'm super unorganized. This thing is thrown together. If you knew how fast this was thrown together, and the panelists can tell you like, "Oh yeah, you called me like yesterday afternoon." But like, what it is I believe in challenging people to be their best. And so whenever I asked Cindy, I just wanted her to co-host this. And then somewhere in the conversation, it came out that she hasn't sang in almost 20 years on a stage. And so in my natural self, I didn't know that. At first I just said, "Hey, why don't you sing?" Because that's what I ask people to do if I think if they have a gift. Because she used to tour with Johnny. And now I want her to tell this herself. But so this is why I want you to be quiet back there. This is for the first time in 20 years that she's going to take the courage to get in front of you guys and to sing. And I think that is a little slice of Johnny Cash history that may be as cool as anything. And Mark is such a great scared, and I've had so much. One of the greatest experiences in my life is because of the last Johnny Cash party. Bill, who's around here with Spire Entertainment, he's the one to help me put this together. But we got this idea in our head. Why don't we take Thomas Gabriel back to Folsom? And then we looked up on the internet, and it was 50 years from when Johnny went there. And we ended up, it took 8 months to get permission, but we went to Folsom with Thomas Gabriel, and on 50 years after Johnny had been there. And I remember when Thomas stood up on the stage, and he said, you know, I've been here where you've been. And he said, I want to know every one of your names. And he went around that prison, and every single prisoner stood up, and they told their name. And that was like literally the most powerful experiences, like, I can't even describe it. And it totally changed the concept of what the song Folsom Prison meant. But I'm always about experiences. I will choose an experience or an adventure over anything else. And so tonight it will be an experience for everybody here. So I want Mark to come up first, and then I want him to introduce her, and she can say what she wants and do what she wants, and then I want her to sing. And I want you guys to be the best audience ever. Okay? Mark.
Cal Saylors, everybody, Cal Saylors, yes. Thank you so much. Man, now, see, this is great. She hasn't sang in over 20 years, and live anyway, on the stage. And tonight you get to see, and she gets to see you guys, and what a wonderful crowd you've been. And y'all, I can't tell, I love this woman so much with all of my heart. And she's my favorite family member because she's real. Don't ask her a question if you don't want to hear the truth. I'm telling you. But it's an honor, an absolute honor for me to introduce my cousin, Johnny Cash's daughter, Miss Cindy Cash.
No pressure here. No pressure here at all. Only 20 years.
You look fantastic.
Life Plus Media Channel here live in color with Mark Allen Cash and Miss Cindy
That's
Cash
funny because that's how old my daughter
and Johnny
is.
Cash's rant.
And this monitor's ringing real bad here.
Yes.
Would you sing with me?
I would love to.
Hey, would you like to hear Cindy sing? A song called Black Veil goes like this.